tease me all night. Sugar rush.
Welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the mess back there, but I do have a 7-year-old that kicks off her shoes and just leaves them wherever. So I'm trying to get my lighting correct so I can do this video for you guys. I had some requests, pardon me, I'm starting to get congested, y'all, for on how that I contour or how to contour. I'm going to show you the way that I contour, and then you may find it a different way on how you want to contour, because everyone wants to highlight and contour different areas of your face. So first off, I'm going to show you what I have for contouring makeup. The first thing that I have is the Lorac Pro Contour. This one here is a powder form. Let me cover the mirror so you can see. I am in the color, I think this is medium, I believe. It's beige and yellow highlight, light and deep contour, and shimmer highlight, and medium contour. So these are my colors, and like I said, they are powder, and this one's from Lorac. The next one I also like to use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, so make sure it's not set on, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I'm going to show you this one. This palette is in the color light, and as you can see, so it's kind of a little messy, but alcohol, I just take an alcohol swab and just clean it up. So this one I've been digging in, as you can see. And here's the back, and they do have them for all skin shades. And then I got a new one yesterday in the mail. I haven't even broke it out yet, so I'm going to show you guys straight from the box. It's the Smashbox. It is part of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, but it is their extra. I'm going to show you guys because it does come with this brush, and love me some Smashbox, y'all. So here is the outside, and as you can see, I haven't pulled off the plastic as of yet. If I can open the comp, breaking my nail or cracking it. So this one is also a powder. Hopefully there's not too much glare. And this one I got in, I don't think it says. Yeah, it does. Contour, bronze, and highlights. And it's a perfect little palette. Here is the brush that it comes with. It is a good size brush. It is Smashbox, and I haven't taken it out as of yet. And here it is closer. This palette is regularly $45. I think it may still be on sale at Ulta. I'm not really sure. You might want to check that out. It also does come with step-by-step contouring on different face shapes and what you may want to contour and highlight on your own face, because see, my face is going to be different than your face, but I can show you the general on how to do it. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bangs back here so they're not in the way, and any dangling hair I'm going to put back. So I already have makeup on, so I wasn't going to take the makeup off and then put the contouring on and then waste makeup. So first off, what you need is a good stippling type brush. It is not too dense and it is not too flimsy. I use several brushes. This is the one that I actually, sorry for that, that I actually grabbed right now. It is a stippling brush. And then this one here is actually a, I can find the one that goes with it. I have lots and lots of brushes, so I'm gonna actually try to find the Lorac brush, and it's probably being washed. So this brush here is a Sandra Kashuk. I'm saying it wrong. It's a Sandra Kashuk. As you can see, I've used it, so it's but it is straight across and it's perfect for your contouring. However, what I'm doing now is I'm using this contouring brush. This one is from Sephora, and as you can see, it has a perfect contour for your I'll say indentions, for your cheekbones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the creamer contour first, And then I'm gonna go over it with the powder, but then it's gonna be a whole lot of contouring going on. I'm just gonna show you the gist of how to contour. So I'm gonna start off, I always dampen my brushes. Right now I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix, and you just want to spray it lightly. And we're gonna go in first. I always say the light colors, which is going to be the colors that you want to highlight to bring out, like your eyes or your Cupid's bow. So I only really use 2 colors in the palette, which is the natural color in the middle and the light, and then I go in with the dark. There's my kitty cat back there. So being I want to highlight my eyes, I am going to add the light under my eyes. Let me see if I can just use the yellow. Let me adjust this a little bit. So you want to use your light color because you're actually highlighting your eye, bringing out your eye color. Maybe you can see the difference between the yellow and the regular. So you can see this one's a little beat up from today, and this one's getting a little brighter. And I am using the yellow banana, that's what it's called. I also want to highlight my Cupid's bow, so I'm putting it here. Use 2 separate brushes so you don't mix the colors in. It wouldn't be cool. I want to accentuate my chin. Go in here. And I'm gonna do the center of my forehead, and I'm looking this way. Let's see. Center of my forehead to highlight it. As you can see, it's kind of bringing some color into my face on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and match it up with this side. Again, this is gonna be your light color. I always try to look up so I don't get any bristles in my eyeball. And again, I have foundation on, so this is what you would do without foundation on. It's your preference. If you want to contour, then put then put highlight on. But for me, defeating the purpose would be putting your contour on and then putting your foundation on because you're covering it up. So I would put my foundation on, my concealer, and then definitely start contouring because it's all about the blending. All about the blending, y'all. As you can see, now it's starting to show. Probably on film it looks like Casper the Ghost, but we're gonna blend it in. So now I'm going to go with the darker color, and let me see, I have so many brushes sitting down here. I'm going to, I tried to get them all out for you guys. This one I'm going to use with the powder. It's certain brushes that you want to use with the powder as well as the cream. I would use probably something thicker than this. This is a MAC brush. It is for concealer. It is MAC 195 is the brush. Let me see over here if I can't find one that's a little denser. Brushes everywhere, you guys. This one I've never used, and there's plenty of them down here like that. This one is from The Balm, and they're really cute. They come on like little surfboards. If you guys ever been over to thebalm.com website, you'll be able to see. I love The Balm. This one is a dual-ended. So I'm gonna pull it off for the first time. I think I could actually use it because of the density. It's pretty stiff. I could probably use it for the darker color of my contour. So I'm gonna put away the MAC brush because it's a little small. I need it a little bit wider, and this one actually could be a little bit wider. I think the brush that I'm looking for is actually down here in the washing section. Depending on your shade, you could get your palette and test them out. I have been dabbling in all of them. Keep in mind, the darker shade that you go, the better at blending you're gonna have to be. Otherwise, you're gonna have lines all over your face. So I move between the middle, which is on this palette called Light Sculpt, and probably Java. So I move between these two. This is where you want to do the famous duck face. Wherever you want to contour at. So I am looking in the mirror here, and I'm sorry I'm looking that way, but you actually want to make lines past your eyebrows like this, right down your nose. I know it looks crazy, y'all. So you want to look like Bozo the Clown, basically. Sorta. Alright, so you're just making two like rows, but there's still space in the middle. I'm going to use the lighter of my brown color to just tip off my nose. Now for my cheekbones, you want to do the duck face, so we're gonna go way up high in here till you have like your line. You're gonna go underneath into the hollows of your cheekbones. So not your cheekbones when you suck in your face like a duck. Feel it. It's the hollows. So that's where your darker part's gonna go. And I apologize for the background noise. So I'm gonna do it on both sides. Kind of want to highlight in here in my temple area. Then you want to outline your face. So you're gonna look a mess when you're done. So I'm gonna come past my hollow, and I'm gonna trace my jawline. Make sure you get a dense enough brush that's not too flimsy. I recommend any MAC brushes, Sigma brushes, Balm.com brushes. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna come up closer. I have outlined my face pretty much all the way around, my temples, all the way around. I've traced it all the way through here, okay? Here I put the lighter part of the contouring because I want to accentuate the Cupid's bow. You can also put it on the bottom part if you want. I do have the lighter banana on my chin, and of course I do have the banana up underneath my eyes to cause brightness, so you're not looking so it'll brighten up your eyes. So as you can see, there's kind of a difference now. If you feel like you haven't gotten enough on, go right ahead, but again, I would not recommend mixing brushes together or it's gonna be a hot mess. So I would like to do a lot of highlighting. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm nice and highlighted down here under my eyes. And the next step I'm going to do is a beauty blender, guys. I have beauty blenders, the official beauty blenders. I have two. I have a pink one and I have a black one. The pink one and I have a black one. I use these faithfully, and then when I'm done, I wash them hot water, and these are the best things known to man. You can get these in Sephora, and this one is starting to break, so I'm gonna have to order another one. Sephora or Ulta, they're like $20. However, you can get ones that are not made by the beauty blender anywhere in like Walmart or Target or something. But the reason why that I do recommend the beauty blender ones only is because they're so squishy. I mean, they're just so much easier to work with for me. But if you have a different kind of beauty blender, by all means, do what works for you. So what I do is I take my fixing. You can either use, like I use MAC, or I could use the Urban Decay All Nighter, any kind of setting spray. I do know like NYX sells setting spray if you want to buy that out of Target. But right now I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix, and I'm going to mist my spongy. I'm gonna start with the lighter color first so I don't get the lighter into the dark and vice versa. So I am looking this way because I am looking into a mirror. And you're just gonna go in and pat. Do not pull it at all. Don't go like this. That is what pulls off your makeup, pulls off your contouring job. You want to pat, like I am patting. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, pat, pat. You want to pat. That's all you want to do is pat. Pat all the way around till you're blended in. I don't know if this light's gonna help me out here. Oops. But you just want to pat until you're all blended. Okay. All your light areas. Okay, I'm trying to stay away from the dark. I mean, if you go in the dark, you're not gonna die or anything. And then if your beauty blender gets a little dry, spray it again. Don't spray it too close. Don't saturate it. A lot of people saturate it where they can like literally wring it out. I don't recommend that because then it'll pull off what you just did. So I'm gonna look in this mirror because the light that I have is tripping. So far, I've done a really good job of highlighting and blending. Next again, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. Like I said, you can spray it till you have to squeeze it. I don't do it because I feel that it's gonna pull off the contour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm starting at the top and I'm patting and blending this line in. I would say the outline of your face. So patting and blending, patting and blending. Make sure you use light so you can tell what's actually blended in and what's not. So I'm getting a little on the dry-ish side. So I'm gonna pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Don't be walking around looking like Bozo the Clown, y'all. Make sure you look in the right light. You got the right light to make sure everything's blended in. So I'm gonna go around at the top, making sure there's no lines left. We're gonna contour, we're gonna go to our temples. Try to remember where exactly you put it at, because if you forget you put it on your temples and you wanted to highlight your temples and you walk out of the house with banana color on your temples, people are gonna be looking at you like you're crazy. So keep going all the way around. Now you can accentuate your neck as I have a fatty neck. Just make sure, guys, that you do, like I said, blend it in well. If you use this dry and you try it, I've never used it dry, so I don't know how to tell you what it'll do. I just think that it'll pull off the makeup. It'll pull off your job. So when you go here in the middle, you're going to start going down. Here's the contour part of your nose. I have a mirror here. And make sure you get it really well around your forehead and stuff. So you're not walking around with lines down your nose, or your nose, the tip of your nose, like brewed off or something. So hopefully I have accomplished this. I'm gonna have to put it down like this. I'm trying to get the light right for y'all. So that is the gist of the contouring for moi. That is the gist of the contouring that I do. Just, maybe. I'm getting sick. Right. So that is simple. That's all I do. Then you go with your eyes and so forth, and then set your makeup with a, I don't have my makeup bag in front of me, but it is an translucent setting powder after you're done. Dust it all over your face. I use my Sigma F23 to dust my face for setting powder with my IT Cosmetics translucent BBCC. I don't know. I don't have it with me, so I can't set my face. It's in my purse. But that is the Anastasia contour. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell there's a lot different. Let me see. I have a piece right here missing. But simple as pie, y'all, especially if you get a contouring kit and it has directions. Easy peasy. What I'm gonna do next, yes, I'm piling on the makeup, but I promise you I'm about to go wipe it all off, wash it, and I'm about to put the lotion on my face. But I wanted to show you the difference. So this again was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. Yes, on top of it. We don't waste makeup around here. No. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna show you the difference with the powder. Brush here, and I'm gonna use yellow backlight and beige highlight. These two here, I mix them together. And I'm just gonna put them underneath my eyes. It's only your personal preference if you like the powder or the cream. Personally, I like them both. If I had to choose one over the other, I would probably choose the cream because it actually sets faster. So right now I'm just putting the light underneath my eyes. I always think that you can tell better if you use a cream contour kit versus a powder. You can actually tell your contour. That's my opinion. So I'm putting all the light down underneath your bottom lid, all the way down into your cheekbones, kind of like a square like this. Then I'm gonna also accentuate my chin, like I did with the previous one, as well as my cupid's bow, And I'm gonna go in. Face is feeling kind of thick. It's feeling kind of thick. No, I can't dance. I'm just playing. I got it in my mouth. Doesn't taste very well. So I'm gonna use my contouring brush for my darker colors. These two. So we can get this together here. And as you can see, the powder one will go everywhere depending on the brush. So I could probably use a less thin, see it's kind of thick. Could probably go in with a thinner brush. I'm gonna go in with the end of the other brush because your girl's not feeling it. So I'm drawing it like this. Again, in the hollows of your cheeks. I'm gonna go lighter around my face. There's so much makeup on my face right now, y'all. It's unbelievable. It's okay that I went buck wild up here because it's all about your blending skills. So, and then you make like little stars. That's what I do. And then down the center of your nose from the top, and then one swipe across. So at this point, you're looking kind of shot out. But that's the gist of the powder contour. What I'm gonna do now, being that my face feels like it weighs 700 pounds of makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender to blend it all in. And then I have to soak my beauty blender in hot water. So I'm gonna start with the lighter part, my chin, my cupid's bow, underneath my eyes, underneath my other eye, all the way down to where I put it. Again, remember where you put it so you don't end up looking crazy. And then it's getting a little dry, and I have to do a lot of blending here because that brush did not like me very well and it left a lot of dark. So you go into your hollows, work your way around your face so you don't forget anything. And then start back here. Underneath. Damn, look, I got like 13 or 14 chins. What the hell? And then blend, blend, blend. I do find, I think that the cream blends a lot easier, but I like them both. I remember one time I forgot to blend in here in the middle. Your girl was walking around with this brown thing. It's like, what in the same hell is on that girl's face? So, I'm probably looking like that right now because I'm getting a really, really bad glare off this camera. And people can't seem to be quiet in my house. Woo! Yo! Yes, look at the difference. I am contoured. I don't know if y'all can see this in this light, but I'm definitely contoured. I'm contoured and concealed. I'm pretty much almost plastic. So, looking in my mirrors, it looks pretty good. So I guess when I go to edit, we'll find out if I look like Bozo the Clown, or if I'm really dark, or if I look really orange or something. So anyway, that is adjusted how you contour. I would recommend to get a nice contour kit. Like I said, if you don't know, if you want to get a cream contour kit or a powder contour kit, maybe get one of each, maybe not get something so expensive of the same brand so you can kind of test it out and then go further as you practice. Make sure that your brushes are good, that they're a good density and not too flimsy, because if they're too flimsy, you're not going to get the amount of coverage that you want. Like I said, I have the Urban Decay, I have the Stila, Sigma brushes, the matte brushes. You don't have to go to that extreme. You can find good brushes and or on BH Cosmetics. You can find them in Ulta. So you don't have to go to that extreme. And once again, I do have the beauty blenders. You don't have to actually buy the name beauty blender. You can go with something a little less expensive if that's your choice. Just make sure that you do get yourself a setting spray of some kind, because the setting spray is pretty much, besides the brushes, everything. It will help you blend it out, so you're not walking around looking like Bozo, or you have all these white lines and things around your face. You want to do a good blending. Blending is everything. There goes Norma Jean. It's my kitten. So blending is everything. I have so much makeup on my face right now from earlier this morning. I have concealer, primer, prep, blah, blah, all kinds of stuff on my face right now. My face feels absolutely loaded with just makeup. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go wash this off, all off my face, and then I am going to moisturize my face so it can have a break. Until then, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you're not already a subscriber. I will be doing a giveaway soon of a high-end makeup item, as well as a planner box giveaway. I did not do my planner this week, but I will do it in the middle of this week, so post it for Sunday. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for hitting the subscribe button, for being a part of the Chit Chat with Kim family, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Again, you guys, take care. Bye.